Hello, good night, everyone. Well, it's Carnival in Trinidad. The place is hectic. It's a pandemonium going on tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Later on, like 4 o'clock, is Juve, where people pretend to be whether it's butterflies or drunk sailors or whatnot. But tonight was the Dimanche Gras, which is a competition where the calypsonians and all the artists that take part in all the celebrations that the weeks went by. It was like the grand finale, the best king, queen of carnival, the soca monarch, best calypso, whatever. Everybody come and is, as I said, the grand finale. So the best costumes and all of that. Well, one of the costumes was a dragon. And I guess, however they make up the mechanics of the dragon, there was a certain point when it was supposed to let out some flames just to enhance the show. And the dragon literally was on fire. That they had to, the masquerader had to jump out of the costume. They had to call the fire department. Luckily, he escaped unscathed. Thank God for that. But it's, still a scary thing. And, you know, I guess the dragon did what dragons do, breathe fire, but literally to the point of, almost causing the masquerade, I guess, third-degree burns or whatever. But as I said, thank God he got away unscathed, and the fire department was the very speedy in getting to the venue. So, hope all else went well for the night. But just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. There's more events to come tomorrow and Tuesday, whatever I can get. But I just had to, a little breaking news. So the show was spiced up in a way that no one would want it to. You know what I mean? Because I guess part of the theatrics was for the dragon to spew fire in the show to enhance the whole experience, but it went wrong. But as I say, thank God that the person who was portraying the dragon underneath all that feather and all the different things which helped the flame to, you know, to spread a little quicker because of all the different elements of the costume. Thank God that they are okay. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. Smooches.
Before, becoming into the Diablo form that we know. This would seem to suggest that his form is one Diablo favors another form, and we see that the costume has actually
Well, the costume is caught on fire here, and the masquerader is at risk right now. I'm not sure. In fact, he's escaped the costume.
And the fire department is now.
Well, the fire department is on there, and they've had the lanterns out, and a tragic end to the portrayal by Ravi Lakan, Diablo, the Lord of Conflict and Terror. He has devolved into the Lord of Chaos here.
A lot of
Fire and chaos, and the costume has been burnt here. There was some pyrotechnics, I think, that they had tried to employ. We did see one of the dragons earlier blowing some fire out, and I think that's what they tried to portray here. But the costume has now caught on fire, and they are pulling apart some of the feathers of the costume
to make sure
that it doesn't spread. But that's a tragic, tragic end to Ravi Lakan's Diablo, Lord of Conflict and Terror, and the costume has had to be disassembled here on the stage, and several members of his team, that's Ravi's team, are now on stage. And well, we did say the costume Diablo did have some shape-shifting abilities.
We did say so.
And fire apparently was one of them, and it hasn't worked out tremendously well for the masquerader here. Sad, sad end, and the smoke still billowing across the stage.
Thankfully, it doesn't seem that anybody was injured.
The masquerader got out very quickly.
Yeah,
and really, you have to applaud the work here of the fire department.
Definitely.
They really got on stage within seconds, and they were there to save the masquerader from harm.